Good morning, everyone. Kitty Foss here, your storytelling astrologist, reader of the stars for March 6th and 7th. I'm actually recording this on the morning of the 7th. The 7th has had some real interesting energy around it. But let me talk a little bit about how that was set up from the 6th. So as the moon moved into Scorpio, it kind of became a guessing game. A guessing game, what is changing, what is going on, what are the challenges. Also, we had our Venus energy move into Aries. Now, that's considered a detriment because Venus wants balance, wants us to look at what is important, wants us to look at relationships, but it does become a passionate approach to balance, which is kind of contradictory in itself, and what we cherish. It is a detriment somewhat to harmony. Then we also have a Scorpio moon that is changing something. And while this movement it becomes about a conscious movement, a conscious seeking of balance, bringing from the unconscious, we forget about our divinity. And there is something that is happening from this recalibration on the 3rd that conscious divinity energy is arising. It is not as buried as it once is. And we need to tap into it, interesting enough, through the silence. So while the moon in Mercury retrograded in Pisces worked yesterday with us experiencing this recalibration, it wasn't in a conversation about changing it. As a matter of fact, the moon was working completely separate from it, but both are Mercury energy and our Uranus energy, again, something that is being DNA acted, that Taurus energy that is Uranus, activates that recalibration from our DNA from the unconscious to the conscious. Now, let's talk about today, the 7th. So, the moon in Scorpio, and the moon, which means it's changing the landscape in Scorpio, it is the deep dive into the darkness to find the light. The light is becoming conscious. Something new in this recalibration is conscious. It is not in a conversation with our responsibility replacement or placement, replacement right now. Our Saturn with our Neptune that is asking us to step into our understanding of spirit and the structures of spirit and taking responsibility. It's also not in a conversation with this new Aries energy of Venus. It is working completely separate. So those energies in Aries are really moving us forward. The moon is conjunct Mercury in retrograde. So this end of Pisces energy that is stepping forth is asking us to experience a flow, to experience what is coming forth disconnected. It's a DNA change, disconnected a little bit from what we're seeing happening outside of us. Pay attention internally. We also have Venus that is conjunct that Neptune energy. So it really is quite a bit about spirit and what we cherish, we honor, finding a new understanding of what balance is for us. Certainly, this recalibration. Meanwhile, in the background, that Scorpio moon is helping us change and align our own energy of our will, how we are aligning our emotions with whatever is coming forward. We are seeking this energy, and there is discernment about what that vision really means for us with our Scorpio moon in a square with Pluto, the ruler of that Scorpion energy, and what is stepping forth for us in this visionary work, this visionary action that is a complete change. You know, on the 20th, we came to an end of a 6,000 year cycle where we moved from the age of metal to whatever this new age is going to be deemed. So understand that the DNA, this recalibration, is now bringing clarity forth. So that's why it kind of seems almost like what we're guessing what this is. Tune in to you, tune in to your internal landscape and see what comes to you. Put that out into the universe to see what comes to you. I'm Kitty Foss, your storytelling astrologist. I'll be back tomorrow. Namaste.